Okay, I just restarted streaming OBS again. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, thank the Lord for crying out loudly. Hi. Oh my word. Okay, so the Sim stream is starting in like a minute. Okay. Okay. I am very flustered and overwhelmed right now. Like, very. Breathe. Let me just breathe for a second. Technology sucks. Like, it sucks. Okay, just let me know if my audio is okay, so you can hear me just fine. The music isn't too loud, which is great. Yeah, I'm back. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Whisker. So yeah, I can see the chat. If I'm looking over to my left, it's because I'm reading chat. But yeah, let's see if I can pop over to the Sims stream thing. Okay, so yeah. So this is what it should be showing me right now. Give me a second. Let me mess with... Okay, so the Sim stream literally just started. Let me mess with this thing really quickly. I really wanted to just pick up the right thing. Thanks, Julia. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Yeah. Okay, so you can't... Oh yeah, I turned the music off for that scene, so it's fine. But yeah, why isn't it playing? Why isn't it playing? Oh, good grief. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that thing off. I'm gonna turn that on. And then I'm gonna just turn off the music completely. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right now myself. So we're watching it just like this in like my browser view. Can you guys see it? Can you like see? Okay, so you can hear it, but you can't see it. Can you guys hear the... No sound from that. Good. Ugh. I really hate OBS right now. Okay. Okay, so you can't hear the YouTube stream, right? So that's what you can't hear. This is honestly like driving me insane. So, okay, so Yeah, nothing is working right, and it's freaking me out. Let me just mess with my settings again. It's so annoying. This is like absolutely
than ever before. After all, the more players there are, the more stories there are.
And you guys
the more stories there are, the more fun we can all share together. So if you haven't met the Goth family, given your cowplant a name, woohooed in a rocket ship, or gotten a visit from the Grim Reaper, now's...
Okay, so I was echoed. Okay, so I'm still echoed. Okay.
And we also have more packs, more kits, and more free updates planned that we'll share with you when we're further along.
Okay, can you guys...
Today, we're so excited to share early concept developments that will feature in 2 future Sims expansion packs.
Can you hear me?
As we look towards the future for The Sims, we also want to take some time to appreciate the journey we've been on.
Good.
So let's take a look.
Sounds good. Okay. So you can hear me, and you can hear the Sims stream. Okay, stream down, you up. Okay. Is that better? Perfect, okay. All good, okay. Okay, and this is why I don't stream regularly.
So much was just shared for The Sims 4. Did I just see 2 new EPs coming next year?
I missed the whole thing. What the hell?
No. Keep calm, and I will wait until the end of the stream to learn more.
Oh.
Next, let's go out on the street to Simmer Kelsey Dangers, where she's asking everyday people
so
what they think of our favorite
Twitch
game.
streaming days. Never again on YouTube. Ever. Okay, so 2 new expansions, which is great.
I'm Kelsey Dangerous, and I'm here in sunny Venice, California.
Oh,
and today we are going to be asking completely random people how much they know about The Sims. Probably a lot, right? Everyone loves The Sims. Have you
As
ever
if
played
I
the
wasn't
game
stressed
The Sims
enough.
4?
I have not. Probably when I was younger, maybe like 2.
Pets 1, 2, and 4.
The Sims 2, I played The Sims 3, and I've also played The Sims 4 on the PlayStation.
I've actually voiced a bunch of the characters in all of the My Sims video games.
Can you give me the voice?
Wubba-dee-doo, wubba-dee-doo.
Have you ever played The Sims before?
Yes, I have. All of them.
All of them?
All of them, even the mobile games.
So what is The Sims language?
Samish.
Spanglish.
Yeah,
How do you say, like, hi
Yeah, thanks,
in The
Whisker.
Sims?
So.
So do you know what this
Yeah,
word
the
is?
guy was Scottish.
The dish. Do you know what it means?
Thank you.
Thank you! Can you give me your best impression of a Sim? Have you ever, like, done anything bad to your Sims? Yeah.
Turn the video up a little bit more, okay?
I used to lock them inside the house and just send the Grim Reaper after them. It was my favorite thing to do.
You've got way too much power. It
Is that
brings out
better?
the evil in you. Would your evil Sim self kill another Sim?
No.
Yeah, if you've wronged me in real life, I'll create an avatar of you in
Let's know
Sims
if that's
and then
better.
kill you. Or make you marry someone whack.
Woohoo or pass?
Woohoo. I like my dark boys.
Woohoo.
Better,
Look at her
okay.
hair, look at her outfit. Like, she's just doing it all.
She's hot, right?
Yes.
100% woohoo.
When you're given the opportunity to Grim Reaper, why would you turn that down? I mean, come on.
Why?
I know, dark, mysterious, like...
Is everyone okay?
No
Everyone
worries,
said that
Whisker.
they would woohoo
It's
the
fine.
Grim Reaper. This man kills people.
I don't know, something about it.
He
I don't
doesn't
think
kill
people
people
are
though.
okay. Did you ever,
He's
like,
just the one that
woohoo
comes
someone?
to get them when they're
actually
dead.
never made contact with anyone.
Yeah, he
You
is
didn't talk
beyond,
to any
beyond
other Sims?
Scottish.
No.
Dog bless you. And Sims rock.
Sims Rock. Excellent. Dog bless you as well.
I'm Lindsay Pearson, and I've been working with our teams here at The Sims to deliver powerful creativity and self-expression to players around the world. As players, creators, and storytellers, you make The Sims.
We never get to see Lindsay on the
Every
stream.
day, we're inspired by the incredible ways you express
with
yourselves,
Peacemaker
from
stuff.
the billions of hours played, breathtaking houses built, videos created, and unique stories shared. And as we watch the vast content coming from this amazing community, we're astonished by the incredible creativity, and we are truly proud to be a part of this team delivering on these games for you. For years, the Sims community has been expanded by modders and custom content creators. And today, we're taking a big step forward with The Sims in recognizing and celebrating their contributions. I am excited to announce that for the first time in our history, we'll be working with a new destination for The Sims 4 players to download trusted mods and custom content. This will come to life through our new partnership with Overwolf, an all-in-one platform for in-game creators to build a new, safe, curated space for The Sims 4 mods and custom content. If you aren't familiar with mods or custom content, the most important thing to know is that they are fan-created gameplay options or items, like furniture and clothing, that you can add into The Sims 4 to expand and change your game. With this new partnership, we're empowering creators to give to the community by introducing a destination to host their incredible creations and allow even more players to download their content for The Sims 4. We'll reveal more about this program this holiday season, and when we launch, it will include content from some of your favorite modders, such as Hey Harry. The Overwolf team has already begun to invite a pilot group of creators called the Mod Squad to create in-game mods and custom content, and we encourage you to follow us across our official channels for the latest news and development.
Curious to see who they
Welcome to the Behind the Sims Summit. I am so proud of the impact we've made and how many lives we've touched over the past 22 years. We can't wait to welcome even more players to our community now that the Sims 4 base game experience is free to download. To say thanks for supporting us, we've released celebration rewards across The Sims 4, The Sims Free Play, and The Sims Mobile. Go check it out now.
The way the Steam works with
Maxis
mods
invented
and stuff
the
as well.
life simulation genre and has galvanized an entire generation of gamers with its heartfelt, thought-provoking, and sometimes out-there experiences. Any team would be proud to be where we are today, but we're not content to sit still. We are constantly challenging ourselves to innovate and find new ways for players to live life without boundaries. The Sims has always been a game about choice, and we give players the tools to discover new things about themselves and feel the power of self-expression.
They rebranded like years ago.
We are all in on The Sims, and we'll be starting this journey with you, taking a look behind the scenes at many things we have in progress.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit more of a trusted site to like. You don't have to worry about viruses and stuff popping up either. But it's just a little bit like, I don't know how it's gonna work for creators who, yeah, they're speaking past tense as well. I don't know. There's so much going on. I don't know what to. After 2 decades. Okay. Okay. What the? Okay. Creative, okay. Creative leads together. Okay, this is making me so damn nervous.
Hi, I'm Julia Victor, and I'm honored to work on this beloved brand.
Okay.
A brand that we are excited to continue to co-create with you. One important piece of the Sims identity is the plumb bob. Now, to some, it's simply a reflection of a Sims mood or a character identifier in our games. But you've shown us it means so much more. It's a symbol of our community and all the creativity that exists.
Okay, so they're probably revamping the
it's a player that is an aspiring architect who got their inspiration in build mode, an amateur musician sparked by Simlish Radio, or even an up-and-coming stylist who
Maybe
created
they're
their
adding
first
some of the older
looks in
stuff
Create a
to
Sim.
the game. That would be cool, actually.
The Plumb Bob has come to represent the spark inside each of our players' minds.
That's a new
light bulb, if you will, that switches on at the exact aha moment.
I don't know
you
if
can
it's
see
from
a
like
new
mobile
possibility.
games. I never play mobile
A spark
games.
that's
The
so
Sims mobile
contagious, it can't belong to any one person or thing. It inspires every creative mind around it. To help me showcase just how far and how wide the Plumb Bob and its spark have traveled, I'm excited to introduce a fellow Simmer who uses her music and creativity to showcase her unapologetic and authentic self.
If this is baby
Hi
Ariel,
everyone, this is Anita here.
it's not okay.
And you are behind the scenes with
I should mention all of these celebrities that they talk about or that they bring on to stuff like this. I have no idea who any of them are.
I was
like
addicted
at
to
all,
The
ever.
Sims. I got
I know none of them.
That would give me unlimited money.
Is that illegal?
When we are young, we dream about so many things, and then when you see these things actually happening, it's just crazy.
Okay, you can barely hear me. Okay, the video is going down a little bit more.
That was amazing. Not gonna lie, I think I'm in love with Anita. I mean, I
Okay,
guess
so
that's
let
what
me
they mean
just
when they say Simlish and music are the universal
turn
languages
down
of
there
the
a
soul.
little bit.
Speaking of
Better?
Simlish and music, we're gonna switch gears to something really fun with this LA-based dance collective. Please give it up for the next kids!
Okay, so it's the dancing thing. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because I'm gonna talk through this. I'm turning this down a little bit because I want to talk through it. So, yeah, there's a lot going on here that I physically I'm struggling to process everything. Yeah, I don't know if this will cause like copyright stuff. I'm not going to monetize. Yeah, I'm turning it down for like DMCA stuff, and I'm not going to monetize the VOD afterwards either. So yeah, we're turning it down like a lot, and I'm just gonna talk over it. So let me know if you guys can hear like any of the music, because I can like hear basically nothing. But yeah, so yeah, they did encourage us to co-stream this. We were allowed to co-stream it, everything like that. They didn't like say we couldn't co-stream it or anything like that either, so it should be totally fine. But speaking of the co-streaming stuff, this is all very incredibly like overwhelming to me. Like it's very overwhelming, and I don't know what half of the stuff are that I'm actually doing right now, because I'm trying to host a giveaway and I can't host a bloody giveaway. You guys, I had all of this set up. I had literally everything set up, and then the audio issues hit, and now I don't know what I'm doing with anything. But I have 3 codes. Okay, so this is Sims free play and mobile stuff. So I'm also gonna just talk through this really quickly because I do have some things that I have to say. And I didn't have time at the beginning of the stream because audio issues. Okay, so yeah, you guys can read the subtitles, I think, if you want to talk about what they're know what they're talking about, but this is Sims free play stuff. And personally, I'm here for Sims 4 stuff, not Sims free play or Sims mobile. I'm just not me. But yes, okay, what was I talking about? ADHD strikes again. Oh yeah, giveaway stuff. I do have 3 codes for paranormal stuff that I want to give away. Cannot figure out for the bloody life of me how to do that right now, because again, issues, just issues. I'm annoyed as hell, but I'm probably going to give it away over on Twitter. I think I'm gonna give them away over on Twitter. So yeah, I'm gonna, after the stream, I'll pop a link over on Twitter if you guys want to. I'll pop a tweet up over on Twitter if you guys want to go ahead. Follow me over on there. And we'll do the giveaway over on Twitter because I think that will just be the easiest. If you want to follow me over on Twitter, if you don't already, there you go. There's a link. But yeah, so we're gonna do the giveaways over on Twitter. It'll just be easier. I'll put up a Twitter. Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier. So yeah, I'm gonna do that over on Twitter. I'll put a tweet up and then it'll be just one of those, you know, retweet this to be entered type things. I'm giving away 3 codes for the Paranormal Stuff Pack thanks to the Game Changer Network. But yeah, basically they did encourage, you know, co-streaming this, doing like a whole live stream thing, co-streaming, all of that stuff. So I don't think any of the music should be DMCA'd. If it is, then I'll probably just take down the stream afterwards, you know, after I'm done with it. But if it isn't, then it should be fine. I'm not going to monetize it or anything like that. And yeah, so giveaway, Twitter, stream shouldn't have any music issues. What else were we talking about? Oh yeah, the fact that I'm very overwhelmed. So yeah, very overwhelmed, and there's a lot that they've announced. I mean, they've already announced that we're going to be getting 2 new game packs, not game packs, expansion packs for The Sims 4, which is great. Very excited, want to know more about that. But another thing that I want to talk about is I'm not going to be able to watch this whole thing live. I don't know how long it's going to be. I mean, we're already like 20 minutes in. Yeah, Frost would have warned us. So, yeah, and Sims Free Play is getting some stuff. We already have Sims 4. But, yeah, so I'm not going to be able to watch this whole thing live. But because we're going to be losing power in like 40 minutes. We have load shedding from like 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. tonight. And it's already like 7:20, so I'm going to live stream like the first half, not half, but like the first hour of this stream, and then afterwards, once we get our power back, I'm actually going to hop onto another live stream once we get power back at 10. Okay, so Sims Community Spotlight. Wow, this is... Oh, spotlights, okay.
I'm at 34.
Oh, Devin!
34.
Aiden!
I really had a lot of fun
Steven!
I do have a slight plan that I want to do.
Don't know anything about free play, so unfortunately I don't know any of the free play creators either.
I think the green ones look best.
Yeah, I don't know any other creators apart from like builders. Oh, it is so cool. But yeah, so at 10 I'm gonna hop on back and we're going to do a reaction to the VOD. So I'm gonna watch the VOD live with you guys and we're going to react to the rest of it, if that's something that you'd like to see. If you want to see me do that, then let me know, because I have a lot of thoughts and I don't have the time right now while it's live to go through all of them. So I kind of want to do like a more just chatting type thing after the Sims stream ends, because this is all of it, like a lot for me.
We love them for all of the excitement they bring. All right, everyone.
But yeah, so I'm gonna turn this up a little bit more.
This is the last part of the event.
Oh, okay, so it's not too... Okay, so we might actually be able to see the whole thing.
Caught up on current happenings in the present, and now it's time to
Can you guys hear the Sims stream okay?
At what's coming in the future. So to close it all
Can you
out,
hear the stream?
let's bring back my girl Linz. Okay, seriously, Lindsay Pearson back on the stage
okay,
as
so
she takes us by the plumb bobs for a look into the future. Lindsay!
Thanks, Phoebe. Yes, I am back because I always have a little something extra up my sleeve, and I'm not quite ready to be done here today. I am so excited to share today a first look at the future of The Sims innovation. For me, this is an honor to reveal, as I started working on The Sims as a game tester 20 years ago, and now I have the privilege to help usher the franchise into the next decade and beyond. We are building the next generation Sims game and creative platform, reimagining the Sims you know and love with new ways to play. This is the future of The Sims, built on a foundation of charming Sims, powerful tools, and meaningful stories. This future requires us to stay true to what The Sims has always been while pushing to evolve how those Sims think and behave, to push tools even further when creating and customizing, and to explore innovative ways to not only tell stories, but to collaborate on those stories or creations with your closest friends across your favorite devices. The Sims has always evolved to reflect you, our players, and your experiences. We have a growing team focused on this game, working alongside the Sims 4 and mobile teams. And now we want to share this with you earlier than ever before because we want you to be a part of our development journey.
I'm
exploring different ways to play The Sims requires us to commit to different ways of building it. Today marks the start of our journey over the next few years. Our working title for this new generation is Project Renee. Now, we chose Project Renee because it's reminiscent of words like renewal, renaissance, rebirth, and it represents our renewed commitment to The Sims. And that's what we're doing. We're ushering in a new future for The Sims with a new game experience and more.
What?
Now, I want to give you all a very early behind-the-scenes look at what we're testing and exploring. Again, this is very early and just a few aspects of what Project Renee will grow to be.
I'm so confused.
We start with our creative tools, a key part of our Sims DNA. We're experimenting with what's worked and where we can push further to offer more flexibility than ever before.
What the hell?
We begin with the ability to change not only patterns and colors, but also the shapes of the objects that you'll be using when you build and decorate in-game. For years, we've seen the power of the community coming together and sharing the cool things you can do with your friends. Whether you've used the gallery or shared your creations elsewhere, being able to celebrate each other's work has been a long-standing tradition. With Project Renee, we want to make it easier to work together and share. You can choose to play or create by yourself or with your close friends. It's entirely your choice.
I think
no matter who you may want to play with, we want you to be able to play wherever you want. So this is demonstrating an early technology test of how you can play this game across supported devices of your choosing. Same experience, different screens. Now, this is just a small taste of what Project Renee and the team is working on alongside the Sims 4 and mobile teams. Over the next couple of years, we'll continue sharing updates with all of you on Project Renee. We'll share in-progress work, explorations, sneak peeks, and behind-the-scenes content, as well as start to open up early access to Project Renee software to small groups over time. And I'll say it one more time before I go, this is super early for us, and we've never shared information about our games years before they launched to the world, but we are so excited to take you on this journey with us. Now, the best way to keep up with all of this and any news about Project Renee, alongside news of The Sims 4 and mobile games, is to sign up with thesims.com and follow our social channels for any updates from the Sims team. So that's it for me. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I mean, at least they...
You know, I suspected they had something up
years,
their sleeves.
So
well,
that's something.
We made it. My name is Phoebe Robinson. This has been the Behind the Sims Summit. Thank you for joining us. And please don't forget that The Sims 4 is now free to download. So make sure to get it. Check out all it has to offer. For more news, sign up at thesims.com. And don't forget to follow The Sims on Twitter and Instagram. Is that all? Wait, hold on. Is that infant still crying? Let me go check on that.
Okay, so, Oh! Babies! Babies! No, boo. Expecting what? What? Did they misspell Bill Sims's name? What the f— Ah! Okay, I kind of want to go back to just the beginning before I lose my shit completely. I want to go back to the beginning because I completely missed the first 2 minutes of this. So we're gonna go back to this for the first 2 minutes. Gonna watch this and then I'm going to go full camera and just screech like a
I'm
banshee.
Phoebe Robinson. I'll be your host today for the first ever Behind the Sims Summit. Yes!
Yeah, so we can process quietly for a bit, watch this,
all about the Sims. There's going to be sneak peeks,
and then
announcements,
freak out a little bit
and
more.
We got news on The Sims 4, The Sims Free Play, The Sims Mobile. Plus, featured guests from our Sims community and even a special performance later on in the show. So if you're watching the stream, make sure to stay tuned. There's definitely going to be a little something for everybody. That said, I am so happy to be here. I am a huge fan of The Sims. Any game that gives people the creative space to exercise their inner sociopath is just fine by me. Like, I get it. You try living in New York during the global pandemic. All I wanted to do was delete all my doors and binge TV until people stopped talking about the new hobbies they picked up in the quarantine. No one wants to hear about your newfound love of macrame. Anyway, I love the fact that so many people from so many walks of life have come together to form a community out of a mutual love for the different ways their Sims can woohoo. I think that's hot.
Okay, so Twitter is also like completely losing its mind.
Where's the popcorn? Because I'm staying.
Yeah, Twitter is freaking the hell out.
I like The Sims is because, for me, it's how real life should be. In The Sims, there's no inflation. If I can't afford something, all I have to do is enter the motherlode cheat. But in real life, I can't just hit Control-Shift-C after my rent goes up. All my landlord does is get really mad. They're like,
yeah, her hair is absolutely incredible.
This is serious. Honestly, though,
yeah, we definitely need to whisker.
Anything. I wish dating in real life was like dating in The Sims. In The Sims, if I don't like any of my options, I can literally just make the perfect man. And if I decide that I like him and want to control him for the rest of my life, that's not toxic. That's good gameplay. I'm so happy I get to share this experience with all of you. I'll be here throughout the event to help keep things moving. We're going to have a lot of fun. So let's finally get this party started by giving it up for our first speaker of the summit. Please give a warm welcome to the executive producer of The Sims 4, Phil Ring!
About the expansion packs.
How amazing is this? We have Phoebe Robinson here with us to join in celebrating all things The Sims today. So, and welcome to Behind the Sims Summit. I'm Phil Ring, and I'm so happy you're all here with us. As some of you may know, starting today, the Sims 4 base game
in the
is
beginning.
free to
Oh,
play.
okay.
This is our way of an open invitation. This means we're bringing more players into the Sims universe than ever before. After all, the more players there are, the more stories there are. And the more stories there are, the more fun we can all share together. So if you haven't met the Goth family, given your cowplant a name, woohooed in a rocket ship,
oh, he has an LGBTQ fit. Oh, that's so
Reaper,
sweet. I didn't pay enough attention to see that, but that's so cool.
For those of you who have tuned in and are new to The Sims, welcome to The Sims family. We want you to know we're committed to adding new content to The Sims 4. We saw how much you love The Sims Deliver Express drops, so we're bringing more of that to the game. We can now expect updates for this content monthly. And we also have more packs, more kits, and more free updates planned that we'll share with you when we're further along. Today, we're so excited to share early concept developments that will feature in 2 future Sims expansion packs. As we look towards the future for The Sims, we also want to take some time to appreciate the journey we've been on.
Yeah, I
so
just
let's take a look.
Got rid of the bot. Okay, he just said something about future packs. What was that?
You when we're further along. More of that to the game. We can now expect updates for this content monthly. And we
hold up. Sorry, I'm rewinding this like a trailer.
For those of you who have tuned in and are new to The Sims, welcome to The Sims family. We want you to know we're committed to adding new content to The Sims 4. We saw how much you love the Sims Deliver Express drops, so we're bringing more of that to the game. We can now expect updates for this content monthly. And we also have more packs, more kits, and more free updates planned that we'll share with you when we're further along.
You said the K word. Kits. More kits. Why?
Today, we're so excited to share early concept developments that will feature in 2 future Sims expansion packs. Two future Sims
packs, more kits, and more free updates planned that will share.
Packs.
Hold on. I'm rewinding this like slowly.
Excited to share early concept developments that will feature
Early concept developments that will feature in 2 new expansion packs. What concepts? I'm assuming one of them is going to be the improved babies, because babies. But what else? They didn't show anything else, right? Like, they didn't show anything else apart from like taking a look through like older Sims stuff, right? So I mean, obviously I'm gonna assume the improved babies is going to be like an improved babies base game update next year, I'm assuming, because they said expecting 2023, which is really irritating. But yeah, the straw, whatever, yeah, so I'm gonna assume, but they said expansions though. You said like concepts that coming up with 2 new
more kits and more free updates planned that we'll share with you when we're further along. Today, we're so excited to share early concept developments that will feature in 2 future Sims expansion packs.
Yeah, so he said early concept developments that will feature in 2 new expansion packs. So I'm going to assume that one of the expansions will probably be next year, because there's no way they're going to do 2 more expansions this year. But so one of them is probably going to be about the babies. So maybe like maybe a generations type thing. Okay, I sound like a broken record, but I would love like a base game update to make babies not objects, obviously, and then do like an expansion pack that adds more to, you know, kind of how we got like toddlers in the base game way back when, and then they did the toddler stuff pack and, you know, stuff like that to add more to them. So maybe like a generations pack that adds more to babies, maybe more to some of the other life stages as well, not just babies. So like make it a proper, yeah, like parenthood too, but make it like a proper generations type thing that adds to every generation. I'm probably being way too optimistic, but that would be so cool.
As we look towards the future for The Sims, we also want to take some time to appreciate the journey we've been on. So
okay, so now we're just gonna go through the... Yeah, that does imply cast for babies. I mean, I'm gonna look at the baby announcement again. But also I want to look... Okay, so we have... Let's just recap really quickly. So we have 2 new expansions coming at some point. We have obviously new kits, which... I don't hate kits. Like, I don't hate kits. But yeah, they also mentioned future quite often. Yeah, that is true. Like, yeah, that is true. Whisker, you're making a very good point right now. It would be amazing to see a future. Yes. See, yeah, that's what, maybe like that's why they showed older things. Maybe one of the expansions is literally going to be like a... Okay, not like back to the past or whatever, but like maybe just an expansion full of like nostalgic stuff from all the games. Oh, thanks, Nicole. No worries. Hope, yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, sorry technology was such an ass. Yeah, I can already imagine how a bunch of the modders are reacting. I mean, there's so much to unpack in this. I only have like 20 minutes left for stream before I have to end. But yeah, this is so overwhelming. But basically we have 2 new expansions coming. Obviously we knew about the kits because those leaked. I don't know what they could be, but you know, they leaked. We have the like mod thing, so kind of like a Sims workshop, like the Steam workshop. That's a whole thing. I'll talk about it in a second. They announced Project Renee,
a key part of,
which is this thing that I'm gonna assume it's The Sims 5, because what else? Like, it's basically The Sims 5. They just called it Project Renee. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that was my first thoughts too. But yeah. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. But yeah, so we have this, which is basically
not only patterns.
I'm gonna mute it, but it's basically like, I love the art style. I do have to say, love the art style. This is probably like their Sims 5 announcement, because they're just not calling it Sims 5 at this point in time. Maybe like Project Renee is, I guess, kind of like a, maybe like a code name at the moment. But I love the art style. We'll get to that. Okay, so yeah, we have the Steam Workshop type thing. Yeah, this is so, yeah, I'm gonna guess this is not Sims 4. This whole thing, this Project Renee thing, is not Sims 4. Because there's nothing in this that even remotely resembles the Sims 4. Like, they would have to basically completely destroy the whole game to, like, redo everything like this. And to make it, like, cross-platform, like this screen, like right now, looks like a actual like computer screen and then a mobile screen in front. Yeah, the Sims 4 had a code name too. No worries, Chelsea. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was so nice seeing you. Yeah, they did it in collaboration with mobile or console, so it's kind of like a, it's, like I said, it's a very weird thing. It's a very weird, like, it's a very weird thing. It's a very, I don't know how I feel about that right now. And honestly, I can't process it. I'm really struggling to process everything right now. But yeah, so this is the actual thing that I want to freak out about is this. Like, like, this is beyond cool. Yeah, sometimes you really do just need to breathe for a moment. But this is so cool. The fact that they could do this. Exactly, Whisker. Exactly. So I'm gonna hop on over to full screen so that I can freak out in peace. Yeah, let me just turn my Sims 2 playlist on. Let me know if you guys can hear me over the music, if it's not too loud. If it's not, then great. But yeah, I'm so glad babies aren't objects anymore. Okay, so yeah, so there's a lot to unpack. There's definitely a lot to unpack. And honestly, I am very, very, very overwhelmed. I'm just looking at, like, music is perfect. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put my OBS there so I can look at myself. But yeah, so what do you guys think? So, to start off, obviously, we have 2 new expansions. I already talked about those a little bit. Sorry, I'm like, it's really hot right now. What if expansion packs that think your past generations impact your future? Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, new worlds, definitely. If we're getting new expansion packs, they're probably definitely going to be coming with new worlds. But yeah, so I'm hoping one of the expansions is like a generations type thing, where they kind of like, I don't know, kind of like, update, obviously they'll update babies and they will definitely make that base game because otherwise people will riot. But maybe like adding to what they add in the update, if that makes sense, and then maybe expanding on, you know, the other generations as well. Yeah. Yeah, that is it's fairly good point, that, Julia. But I mean, so that's the generations one. And the other one, I can't remember who said it, but someone pointed out that they mentioned future, like the future, a lot in the stream. And maybe it does have something to do with, you know, bringing back older stuff, like from previous Sims games, because they did take us through that whole, like, recap of what The Sims has done in the past 22 years. So maybe they'll do, like, a nostalgia like expansion where they bring back, you know, items or careers or, you know, stuff like that, gameplay features from like The Sims 2, The Sims 3. There's not much they could bring back from The Sims 1. I mean, yeah, there's not much they could bring back from The Sims 1. Yeah, I mean, they could, yeah, I saw fairies too. So maybe, but again, fairies would probably be its own, like, occult game pack, like vampires and werewolves. Yeah, they also mentioned dating. So, yeah, like, bringing back older stuff, like, older features, like, older things, like, you know, The Sims 1 Hot Date, which was really cool. There's stuff from that they could bring back. There's stuff from The Sims 2 they could bring back. That would be really cool, like, nostalgia type things, like, actual gameplay stuff, even careers, or, yeah, careers, cast stuff, gameplay. That could be really, really cool. And then the mods thing, so like, you know, the whole, I can't remember, did they call it something? Did they call the whole Sims, the Sims mod website platform thing, did they give that a name? Because I can't remember. Yeah, like, yeah, they could make, like, I mean, they had the whole dancing number. So maybe that whole, like, dance routine thing was a hint towards a kind of like Showtime. I mean, we already have Get Famous though, but maybe it's like a music pack, like an actual music pack where you have like dancing as a career and like bands and like more instruments and, you know, stuff like that. That would be really cool, like becoming musically famous, not just like Get Famous. But that would be really cool. And yeah, bands. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, yeah, so that would be cool. But the whole mod thing of having like, it kind of reminds me of the Steam Workshop, where you have like all of the mods on the Steam Workshop are kind of like, I don't know what's the word, like they're kind of not safe to use, but they're safe to download. So you don't have to worry about third party like ads or, you know, viruses sneaking onto you, like your links and stuff of stuff that you download from websites. That's actually a really smart idea, because I know a lot of people play with mods and, you know, CC and stuff. You know, if you're on not PlayStation, what am I saying? If you're on PC or like Mac, I don't know how that's going to go over with like the console community, because yeah, obviously console can't use like mods and stuff. But yeah, exactly. You know, the drama and stuff like that, it would really help with that too, because it's a safe website. So you know that it's something that the Sims team or like EA, yeah, I mean, it could be like the Sims 3 store type thing, except, you know, it's not EA content, it's mod content. So it will probably be free, because mods and CC are supposed to be free. So it will probably be free. It won't be like a store type thing where you have to pay for it. But yeah, it makes mods a little bit safer, which is great because you know that, you know, whatever is on that site, EA will have like either monitored it or checked it or, you know, stuff like that. So you know you're not going to download a file that's going to break your game, if that makes sense. Yeah, EA approved mods basically. So I'm gonna guess stuff like, you know, Wicked Whims, like very 18 plus stuff, like not suitable for work stuff, probably won't be on there, just because, yeah. That's my guess anyway, I could be wrong. But I'm also kind of wondering about, I'm really wondering about creators that use Patreon. How that's gonna work, because I know a lot of creators use Patreon for early access, which EA has said is fine because they're allowed to do that, because they do release their content free after like I think 3 weeks. So early access is fine, but I'm not, I don't know, it's a whole thing. I don't know, I don't create CC myself, so yeah, it's just, I'm really excited to know more about it basically. And then the last thing that really stood out to me obviously is the babies, because I'm not gonna talk about the whole Sims 5 thing, or like Project Renee thing, because yes, it's, yeah, we'll cross the bridge when we get there. Yeah, exactly. And if the packs and mods approved by them also, yeah, by EA or Max, whatever, yeah, paying the people who make their content for the content to be marked as certified safe. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like how they did the collaborations with, who was it? Like, it was AK Lukery, like previously like Grim Cookies. They've collabed with Hey Harry and Peacemaker and Ice Man and stuff to add their custom content into the game. So maybe if, you know, they create stuff, yeah, exactly, Jen, everyone like that. So if they create CC for that site, maybe it will be like a paid thing. So like a paid opportunity type thing where, you know, you have your stuff in the game. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, definitely some of the Patreon creators definitely won't move, I'm guessing, if, you know, they're not compensated for it, or if it doesn't have an option to do like early access. Maybe they'll like still do early access through Patreon and still have their stuff up on Patreon early, and then just, you know, once it becomes public, it'll go up on the like Sims, I'm just gonna call it the workshop, but on the like the Sims workshop. That does make sense. It could very easily happen that way. So that's probably a fairly, like, I guess, nice, good way of thinking about it. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, like a donate to the support members kind of feature type thing. Yeah, or a download to payment ratio, kind of like an ad thing, but not really an ad, more like, you know, based on clicks or like downloads. That could work too. But yeah, so the babies thing, just because I need to wrap up the stream because it's like 8 minutes before 8, like it's 7:52 and I'm gonna lose power at 8. So I'm just trying to run through everything really quickly. But I think, I don't know, do you guys want to see me do a video on this or just another live stream? Because I don't know, because there's so much more that I want to talk about, and I kind of like doing it live because we can talk and I can see your comments as I talk, which is great. But yeah, so the babies thing has me really excited. I'm probably going to avoid Twitter until I have power back and I can come onto stream again, because it's a lot I'm still trying to process and I can't process for the life of me right now. But yeah, so the babies thing is really cool. I'm so excited about that. Like the improved babies, I'm freaking out. Yeah, by the time you see this, yeah, exactly. I'd highly suggest doing a video to break it down. Then you can say, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do a video or if I'm just gonna stream it and then, I don't know. make that stream, like, I'll just leave that stream up on, like, I'll leave that stream up on the channel. I won't private it or anything like that. I probably won't private this one either. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna end stream, take a second to like get my thoughts together, and then once I have power back in 2 hours, I'll come back, we'll do another stream, and I can like break everything down, we can talk about it, all of like stuff like that in detail, because I really want to do that. I really like, you know, doing like it live, but we can take a little bit more time, talk through it, all of that stuff. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I have some thoughts about that whole Project Renee thing. A couple of people have brought up, you know, Paralive stuff in the chat, and I have some thoughts about that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a second, probably gonna end the stream like right now so that I can just breathe a little bit. And I'm gonna go and see if the Sims team have posted anything else on Twitter as well. So if they have like shared any more information or like articles or whatever. If you don't follow me over on Twitter, definitely go ahead, follow me over on Twitter, because I will be retweeting a bunch of stuff as well. I'll probably be freaking out over there too. So yeah. And then in about maybe like 2.5 hours, I'll come back, we'll do another stream, and I'll talk about everything. Because, yeah, you need to rest. Yeah, what if the wheel Sims 4? There's so much to talk about. There is so much to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna collect my thoughts. Maybe make a list. Like, make an actual, like, bullet point list of everything that I want to talk about, because this stream was so overwhelming, especially with the tech issues at the start. So yeah, I'm gonna make a list and then come back. We'll talk about everything. I'm gonna break it down. Maybe I'll edit that, like that stream where I break everything down. Maybe I'll edit that down, if that makes sense. Maybe I'll like edit it later and then upload it as a shorter video. Maybe, if I have the time. I hate editing. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a like let's talk stream. Let's discuss this behind the let's discuss the Sims Summit later. Yeah, I want to do that. Like, I really want to do that. I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience to edit together clips like that, because I can't focus on editing. I really struggle with that. But I might play around with that and see what I can do. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for, you know, yeah, us behind the scenes. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Sorry the stream has been such a complete mess, but I'm gonna end it right here. Like I said, if you want to go ahead, follow me over on Twitter if you're not already, and I'll keep you guys updated about, you know, what time the other one tonight is going to be. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you all like in what, 2.5 hours. Bye guys.